The FCA embarked on a systematic and near-decade-long conspiracy to bribe senior union officials to corrupt the bargaining process and labour relations.
We can only assume this was intended to disrupt our proposed merger with PSA as well as our negotiations with the UAW. We intend to vigorously defend against this meritless lawsuit.
Now, for more on this, Nick Harper joins me now live from New York. Nick, let's talk about the timing of this lawsuit. It comes as Fiat is trying to merge with Peugeot. This can't be a coincidence.
Well, Rachel, of course, with all of these things, it always comes down to who you ask. If you ask Fiat, they are suggesting that it very much is a coincidence. The fact that they're trying to carry out this proposed merger with Peugeot, and yet here we have this massive lawsuit being filed against them. They're saying that they are astonished by it and suggesting that the timing is suspicious. But then if you ask General Motors, they haven't commented directly on the timing, but they are saying that all of this has been a long time in the making. They are calling it a near decade-long conspiracy. They're maintaining that Fiat paid millions of dollars during the course of many, many years to try and get preferential treatment from the auto union. So no one is explicitly saying that the timing seems fishy, but there are, of course, those suggestions.
So where do things stand now with the lawsuit?
Well, that's just getting underway, but General Motors, as well as saying that this was a near decade-long conspiracy, they're also saying that it went all the way up to the top, that the former CEO of Fiat Chrysler effectively sanctioned this behaviour. And this lawsuit comes off the back of several investigations by the Justice Department. As a result of that, we've already seen 3 former Fiat Chrysler employees and a number of people within the union pleading guilty to various forms of conspiracy and bribery. The charges relating to taking millions of dollars of bribes, also using some of that money in ways that they shouldn't have done, spending it on Rolexes, on expensive dinner, on luxury travel, a whole raft of different things. So General Motors effectively piggybacking off those numerous investigations.
Nick, give us a sense of how unusual this lawsuit is involving crosstown rivals.
Well, exactly. Normally, a lawsuit of this size is uncommon because bear in mind that these are 2 of the 3 largest automakers in the United States. But often we do see more smaller lawsuits flare up between different companies, and we've even seen one in the past between General Motors and Fiat Chrysler. Back in 2005, GM had to pay Fiat $2 billion. That was after a 5-year working partnership between the 2 of them went south. They were working together to create engines, but the relationship between the 2 of them soured, and as a result of that, there was that settlement between the 2. So this lawsuit is going to be huge. It has the potential to do some considerable damage to both companies, but it is unusual to see a lawsuit of quite this magnitude.
And Nick, one more quick question for you. What fallout is being felt in the United Auto Workers Union over all of this?
So as a result of this lawsuit being announced, Gary Jones, who is the president of the union, has gone ahead and resigned. Now, he isn't facing any specific charges himself. Back in August, though, police did raid his home. We've had the vice president step in as the interim president of the company, and the union at this stage are saying that they are fighting hard for their members.
All right, Nick Harper live in New York. Nick, thank you.